How's it going, folks? I'm Ned from Ned's Tac Bets, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet, and today we're taking a look back. Popular Mechanics, September 1982. I love the retrofuturism pictures. Now, retrofuturism was a term designed and coined by an individual who used to do the covers, and particularly in 1930 when things were really rough, he said that they liked to make covers based off how bright the future should have been. We're just going to pause a little extra on the cover today because it's retrofuturism, and man, that's an interesting design. I'm sure it could be done. A sort of a sky crane, but I couldn't imagine one single person piloting one of these. I can't even pilot these things in video games when they're piloted true because apparently you're really balancing on the head of a pin basically. And then down here, this looks like this was designed in the 50s because you got Buddy here, not strapped in, just standing there on the side of the unit. So, yep, everything looks good here. I got my helmets, my PP. I should be fine in case I fall. Jeez. Could you imagine the amount of energy it would take to get something like this off the ground? I just love how casually they have people standing on the sides of this situation. They could be like 60 stories high and be like, yep, it looks good out here, Jack. I'm sorry, I'll move on. Wow, there's a lot that could be said about this. There's. The more things change, the more they stay the same, right? Nice. Now, many non-white people don't know, but after we go to our Christian patriarchy meeting, we all get out and have a cool smoke, and automatically, blam, some of us are transported to a mountainside, and some of us are transported to a saxophone where we can play it perfectly. Wait, I got a good one. This is how they're going to deal with the drone problem. There's an aesthetic in the advertisements that we've definitely lost. These days, there's just something that we've lost. In advertisements these days, everything seems to be about movement, but back then, it seemed to be about putting as much as possible into a single image. This guy's probably in late retirement now, eh? Here we have the Solo Flex back when they were selling gyms. I believe there's a lot of meaning to this picture, and there's a lot to be taken away from it. We really don't have the need to use the utility for a tractor like this so much because there's not many people who have the need for this kind of thing. We have a growing divide between the rich and the poor, and I don't know any small farmers anymore, any hobby farmers. They don't exist. All of these strange different doors. It's like if you just want to get a better idea, if you want people to give you more attention in these magazines, you get a strange door on a strange car. These Sonic things don't work. I don't think they ever did. Oh, heck yeah, timing gun. I've always wondered how these things work. They look so freaking cool because they're chrome all the time, like an old screwdriver. It's been a long time since I've heard the word flywheel. So back in the day, before you had computers in your car, you had timing belts, and this is what someone would use to make sure that I guess that the timing belts were on time in one way or another. To all you old folks that I'm explaining this to who already know far better than I do apologize. I just think these are the coolest freaking things. Like, I'm a computer guy, but I prefer my computer to be my computer and my car to be my car. I accept the fact that my computer is going to be sending information to other people I don't know about my location and all this other stuff, but it gets really freaky when your car gets a brain of its own. Cars are sexier when they don't have a brain. Women are sexier when they have a brain. Can we just take a second and admit some women absolutely act ditzy and stupid just so that they can like get that help? There's a socio psychology thing with that. I really hate it when women are like, "Don't treat me stupid," when for quite a while that was legitimately part of their personality. I'm not gonna believe that smokes are good for you until the horses start smoking. Look at this pencil neck and his personal protective equipment. We die like men in my auto shop. Wait, what is he doing? What is it? What is he doing? He must be like switching those out. He's not using one on the other, I hope. Maybe he thinks if he bashes them together really hard, he'll get He-Man powers. I love how they dare to get a regular dude in one of those outfits. And, like, that chick's pretty. She's pretty happening, let's face it. But I love how they don't go over the top and get someone who's got, like, Botox 9000 and a bikini to fill out the mountains, if you know what I mean. Oh, I love that. That's just the kind of thing that you make for your wife or for your mom back on the ranch so that she can get those leaves dealt with. These can be a real pain in the arse, eh? I legitimately can't get over these kits. You just throw them over top of a car frame, and all of a sudden you got something that looks really cool. It would probably, holy Christ, legit. If that thing rolls, you're toast, right? Wow. But let's not think about that. I believe that this would be the kind of thing that you could build with your wife. Would you want to? Like, do you think these people back in the day, legit folks from back in the day, I have a question for you. These days, we have an IKEA test. Most people wouldn't be able to pick things out of IKEA. Most people wouldn't survive a trip to IKEA to decide furniture. I think at this point I would just leave that up to the woman. But back in the day, who decided what furniture people got? My goodness, this is some lovely retro futurism. I'm not having a very good time with the light today. Sorry, one sec. You see, this paper isn't exactly paper. It's kind of clay. And geez, it gives you a hard time. I'm pretty sure Marvel Comics moved from this paper in the 2000s because it's not even worth burning. Anyway, so here we have a pneumatic robotic arm. It's got a camera on them. Lovely. I love this stuff. Well, check that out. Hobbyist remote control devices. Futuristic. Robot. Okay. Alright. Oh, kid's got a droid. Young builder with RU2 unit, which has gripper arms and threads, tank treads. Kits are from Hobby Robotics Box. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, I'm a computer geek, but dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, check it out. It's a large hard on Hadron accelerator. So the Russians had one of these, and and poor Yurick put his head into it, and the the po- the particle went right through his head. He lived. That's right, sweetie. You just crawl back there. Mommy needs her luggage up front with her. Holy frick, check it out. There's a thermal image of a house. But the interesting thing is, if I was to use the thermal imaging, my thermal imaging wouldn't give you that much detail. The thing would be one big blob, basically. That's interesting. Holy frick, they got the thing off the ground. Alright. Alright. And over here, we're herding ice with bubbles because we can. Because reasons. I've noticed a bunch of these wet dry vacuums that they seem to last forever, and the only reason that people throw them out is just because they look old and people want to upgrade. Oh hell, that's Bissell, nice. Alright, that's it for me, folks. Thanks for joining me. Popular Mechanics. Have a good one. Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Like, subscribe if you like the stuff. It's always appreciated. Have a good one, folks.